everybody.
Ugh. Craig's driving me crazy already this video, I'm telling you. Hi everybody, good morning.
Wow.
Good morning. Wow, my first Facebook Live. This is fantastic.
Buckets of sunshine today. All right.
Yeah, he is, I'm telling you.
Hello, everyone. Do you want to tag Ryan? Oh, it just
I
said
already
he is
did.
tagged.
I got this down from the last week when you made me play with all the technology stuff, Craig.
It just asked that right there.
Who's that?
Okay,
Hey
there you
Gino,
go.
what's going on? We're doing a Facebook Live. Make sure you make sure you log in.
All right. Oh yeah, you should log in and comment stuff.
I know, like she did last time.
Well, hello everyone. It is the Craig and Nicole show again.
Hi everybody.
The hashtag Nicole and Craig show.
That's right.
We have a special guest star with us today. His name is Ryan Eberhardt.
Hello, that's me.
And he's with Diamond Residential Mortgage.
Yep, that's right. That's true. His business card confirms that.
What, did you take his ID before we started this video?
I did check credentials. Yes. Yes. He came highly recommended, so it was good. So today, our great video. You okay?
No, it's my asthma.
She's not
we
okay.
confirmed this with the
You
doctor
can't
this
have
morning
asthma for
the germaphobe.
6 running straight videos.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
That's how it works, man.
All right. No one posts about I know about asthma. Thank you. All right. I'm just kidding. Nicole has a cold, but she's saying it's asthma.
Hi, Cheryl, by the way.
Okay. So today we're going to do the top 5.
Top 5 what? Top 5 tips
Something
to get
about
a mortgage.
Nicole's changed the title like 6 times.
He wasn't listening earlier.
That could be true. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about, and we got Ryan here to expertly answer.
I'm going to try. Right?
Yeah.
Give his expertise. There you
Yeah,
go.
he's going to lend his expertise to us. Not a lender. He's going to lend his expertise to us. That's
Oh.
good. Good. My pun work is
You're
on
the
point.
king.
I'm going to try to
Puns
answer these
today.
questions as best as I can.
All right, so we're going to do something different today. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to start off at number 5. Buyers, do not buy stuff after your offer gets accepted before you close. Don't put money down on furniture. What happens, Ryan, if they do that?
Oh, it makes a problem.
Makes a
Big
problem.
problem. Number one, could lose their house.
Yeah.
They can't.
That's-
You know
that is
why?
bad. No.
Because you got a payment, and maybe they're right at that cusp of possibly qualifying for a loan, and then all of a sudden, explodes because of debt.
Explodes. You guys heard it here
Don't
first.
do it. Not
Mortgage could explode.
The other thing is don't close credit cards. Like, don't say, hey, I lost my credit card. Let's close it. Get me a new number. Things like that. We just had that issue lately, and that was painful.
Bad
Painful.
idea.
Yeah, that's a bad idea,
It
too.
would delay your closing because now I have to go get your credit card number, call the creditor, and supplement your report. So you're going to be delayed. So that furniture
Supplement your
will be
report?
late.
Okay.
Oh, man, that's not good. That's not good. And, you know, if you mess up your mortgage, too, you're going to have all this great furniture, but you're not going to have a house to put it in, right? And that's usually less than ideal.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we move on to the next one, what would your advice be to someone that has a question whether or not they should buy something, Ryan? Do you think good advice would be they should ask their lender?
Best thing to do if they ever have any financial decisions whatsoever is call your lender, okay? They are in control of your life over the next 30, 45 days before you decide to get a loan. So before you go make that, financing decision to buy a car
Cell
or
phone?
a credit card, cell phone's okay.
Oh.
Cell phone's okay.
Lower credit, though.
Yeah,
They're
but
running
cell
credit
phone's okay.
reports now for those.
I'll pass the cell phone.
Okay.
But furniture, cars, anything that they are going to put on your credit reports, call your lender so that you can make sure you close on your house on time.
Who else is
All right, I like it. Let's move on. Number 4, student loans. What about these student loans? What do you think, Nicole?
Oh, I was worried about saying hi to Jessica. And read that one below it. Who's that one below it?
Oh,
Hi,
Caleb.
Ryan.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it,
Best
man.
mortgage guy in the business.
Hey, there we go.
I didn't know that. Your card just said Diamond Residential. I didn't know the best guy in the universe.
Okay, repeat topic
in the
4 because
business.
I wasn't listening.
Student loans.
Oh, yes.
This is Nicole's big one. This is
Yeah, because that's a problem. The rules changed a couple years ago, and now you actually, even if you deferred your student loans, the lender still has to come up with some kind of payment for them. So, don't tell the truth to the lender. Don't, cover that kind of stuff up because that's only going to hurt you in the end.
Believe me, student loans, I had student loans. Everybody out there has student loans.
I don't
And
have student loans.
You don't have student
I
loans?
don't have student loans.
I do.
Well,
2 out of 3
well, I
of
don't
them.
have student loans now, but did you ever have student loans?
I did not.
Well, you're lucky.
No, well, yeah, I served our country in the military.
That's true, to get his student loans, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Thing is, student loans is that even though they might be deferred, or that you might think you not have a payment accounted against you, us as lenders have to count a payment against you. So whatever that is, please inform us of what your balance is, so that we can better advise on what your monthly payment's going to be, so that you can qualify for your home loan and it doesn't hurt your qualifications.
I like Nicole's sage wisdom of don't lie to the lender.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is.
That shouldn't be advice that we have to give.
I know, but it is.
Okay, moving on. Number 3, we are going to stay in our own lanes. Okay, now this is more for realtors and lenders working together. I mean, we're in a situation where you have this like co-client, where if we're all looking out for the client's best interest, we need to let each part do their job, right? Mm-hmm. So, an example would be like maybe lender scheduling a closing is usually frowned upon by the real estate agent because we're trying to work with the other side. We're trying to do all that kind of stuff. We've got our own thing. That's our lane. And another thing, Ryan, do realtors ever get involved with, basically step on your toes?
Yeah, once in a while they do, and the best advice I can give, and we're all here to accomplish one goal, and that's to make sure that the client gets to the closing table in the time allotted in the contract.
Well, and give me the names of the realtors that do this so I can publicly shame them. We're not doing that?
No, we're not doing that. Not
sorry.
today. Not today.
That we scratched that one.
No, because I have lenders on the other side that I could do that too. That happened this week. Like, it is the worst thing to know a lender scheduled a closing and didn't think about anybody else. That just blows your customer service as a lender with your other vendor partners, because now they're really disappointed that you didn't take anybody else's schedule into account.
Do I do that?
No.
I better not, right?
No.
You probably call and yell at me.
Trust me when I say, if you do that to somebody on my team, you'll hear from me. It's super fun. I'll be your new best friend.
All right, enough of that. All right. Number 2. What's number 2, Nicole?
I don't know. I can't read from there. I'm blind, obviously.
See? That's why I hold up paper. That's why it's the Nicole and Craig show. That's how I keep myself in this thing. Okay, don't.
That's the only
when
thing
buyers
paper pusher.
sometimes don't want you to run their credit because they're afraid it'll hurt their score. Is that true? Is there some truth to that, Ryan?
That's a big myth.
It's a big myth. You heard it here. Myth busting
here's
today.
What the law, or here's what the rule is. All right. In order for us as lenders to give you a qualification, pre-approval, we have to see what your credit score is or run your credit report. So technically, you have an open window with the credit reporting agencies, and sometimes those are up to 15 days, all the way up to 30. You can go on, online and Google, credit reporting and all this stuff and FICO scores, and it will tell you how long you have this credit report open till. Well, a lender like myself or 4 other lenders out there can actually run your credit report, and it counts as one hit. It's not going to impact the inquiries of your score. It's not going to drop your credit score. Big things that will drop it is going out there and buying a car and having multiple car loans, okay? Or going out there and trying to get a credit card. Credit cards, those type of things. But as us lenders, if we ask to run your credit score, you need to let us do that if you're comfortable, so that we can determine what your best qualification is. Now, I will tell you, after you have your credit checked maybe 2 or 3 times and you have your score, you should be able to just tell the lender, hey, listen, I have my score. It's checked 2 times. I have a 720 credit score. What can you do for me? At that point, the lender doesn't really need to run the credit.
The biggest thing that buyers do not do is rate shop. And really, as a realtor, we do encourage them to do that so they can get the best rate and terms. And what you have to remember is that it's just like the quadratic equation. There's like 50,000 things that go into your rate and whatnot. So it's best to get an apples-to-apples estimate between lenders.
Well, I know very little of the quadratic equation. Okay.
Me neither.
That's why I have no student
It's the first
loans.
thing that came to mind.
All right. Wow, getting heavy this morning. Okay. The number one myth is it's difficult to get a mortgage. Ryan, is it difficult to get a mortgage?
No.
You heard it, everyone. No. Thanks for your
It's
time.
not difficult.
We're done.
There are a ton of different products. There's a ton of different opportunities out there. Bare bone, bottom line, technically, 580 minimum credit score on a lot of products out there. Obviously credit criteria and qualifications, there could be some factors that go into that. Job, okay, down payment source. There's a ton of programs out there with no down payment, minimum down payment of 3%. A lot of products out there for first-time home buyers. Truthfully, don't let, if you don't think you have 20% down, or you just started your job, or you think your credit's mediocre, don't let that stop you from calling to see if you.
Well, there we go.
Whoa.
Sorry,
Nicole's
man.
phone
tell
just
us
went off,
who you are,
everyone, and
phone.
she
I
yelled your
can't
phone's
do
going.
that
She
because I
hurt
can't
our
put it in
feelings.
airplane mode if we're on Facebook Live. What would you like me to do?
There's a button on there you can shut off all phone calls. Ignore all phone calls.
How do you know that?
Stay tuned for next week with the Ryan and Craig show.
The
where
technology,
you will not be
right?
interrupted by phone calls.
You know what? Anyway,
Are we done with this difficult thing? We're still.
I guess we are.
I think a lot of buyers always think it's difficult. Oh, well, and before we move on to that too, what about veterans? Can veterans can they put less than 3% down?
Good point, Craig. So on veterans, you can do 100% financing.
Nice.
And let's say you own a VA
It's a
house.
bromance over here.
All right. What's that?
Huh? What?
What did you say?
Just
Keep
don't
going,
worry
keep
about
going.
her, Ryan. Just keep going, buddy. I'm listening to you.
Let's say that you have a house right now,
Yep.
and you're a veteran, you own that house, and you want to buy another one. You could possibly get another VA loan with 0 down.
What?
And have 2 VA mortgages at one
I didn't know
time.
you could do 2 at once.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, just got to qualify.
I think the big thing that
Disclaimer.
first-time
Nice,
home buyers
nice.
think is they have to have 20% down, and that's absolutely not true. There's 3%, 0%, 3.5% programs for first-time home buyers. So just keep that in mind. Ask your realtor and lender about programs that are out there.
All right. Well, I think that might do it for this video, everyone. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. We're going to be deciding what we're going to do for next week's video shortly. So if you have any recommendations, let us know.
Yeah,
Other than
for
that,
sure.
thank you. Have a great week.
Thanks,
And
guys.
keep
See you
doing
next
great
week.
business and all that fun stuff. And now I'll
Bye.
pretend to stop the video and we'll keep talking.
Hit
No.
finish. Hit finish.
Wow, that was a crazy video. Oh.